You're not allowed to go.
I said you are not allowed to go?
You are not going.
You hit me.
Xiaozhou, listen to mom. You cannot participate in that competition.
If you
Go to that competition. If you join it, Ling Wei will find out.
Your life will be in danger.
I don't have a
Selfish mother like you.
You want me to be like you, a total loser.
I can't do it.
as long as I, Zhou Xiaoshou, am alive. O'Neill will never become
The god of song in our Lingzhou.
the god of song in Lingzhou.
Must be a local of Lingzhou.
Xiaozhou is right.
I've never seen a mother like you. Xiaorou has been recognized as a genius singer since childhood. Now that the Lingzhou music scene is facing a crisis,
Not only do you not support her,
but you also try to stop her. You're being completely unreasonable. Auntie,
everyone says they can see
The shadow of the god of song in her. If she had wanted to debut,
she would have been famous long ago.
but over the years,
She has always listened to you and never thought about debuting.
this time,
She is singing for Lingzhou.
you should support her.
You don't need to bring up my idol, the god of Songye, in front of her.
that is an insult.
To the god of Songyan. She doesn't deserve it.
Besides, 一起修炼这首
Her voice is so awful. For all these years, I've never heard her sing.
She knows absolutely nothing.
Ignore her. Let's go. Xiaorou,
You can't go.
You really can't go.
just listen to mom this time.
Please?
Mom is begging you on her knees.
Xiaorou.
Mama,
This isn't just about me.
It's about the glory of all Lingzhou.
You can't stop me.
You lost Lingzhou's next generation. Still, none of you know how to sing.
I am the god of Lingzhou.
Oni, please accept my humble bow. Take me as your disciple.
He actually knelt down to O'Neill.
That is simply
a disgrace to Lingzhou. Lingzhou's music scene is finished. It's completely doomed.
I heard that.
In Lingzhou, you value teacher-student traditions.
To take a master, you must serve tea.
Ma, quick, prepare tea for me. 哦，你儿肯收我为徒了，定你 as his disciple.
good, good.
O'Neill is an international superstar. If you can become his disciple,
In the future,
you will definitely go international.
As the diva of Lingzhou and the representative of the new generation of singers, how could you fawn over an outsider like this? Like this? You are a disgrace to Lingzhou. Do you realize that what you're doing right now is making our entire Lingzhou kneel before outsiders?
Shut up, all of you.
what do you know? Lingzhou singers have never been as good as those from outside.
Water flows down, but man climbs up. What's wrong with me taking O'Neill?
As my master,
Who says Lingzhou singers are inferior to outsiders?
Look at all of Lingzhou among the older generation. Who can outing my mother?
Goddess Ye!
She retired from the music scene ages ago.
she's long gone.
She can't show up and get in my way anymore. And who of the new generation can outsing me?
We
Have no worthy successor in Lingzhou's music scene.
Is there no one to stand up for us Lingzhou singers? Are we just letting this outsider trample all over us? I just can't accept this.
Master, please have some tea.
People from Lingzhou are not worthy of being my disciples.
Then I'll renounce my Lingzhou status right now and transfer to your home state, O'Neill. Would that be acceptable?
Yes, exactly. Master O'Neill, we are truly sincere.
Please take my daughter as your disciple.
How utterly humiliating! They are absolute traitors to Lingzhou.
Wait. You've betrayed your roots and turned your backs on your ancestors.
Your mother and daughter
Have absolutely no right to represent Lingzhou.
Who do you think you are?
What right do you have to lecture me?
Lingzhou singer.
They,
They, Zhou Xiaorou. She looks so much like Wanqiu. Why do they look so alike? You silly girl.
Why won't you listen to me? Come home with me right now.
Let's go.
Wanqiu.
Ling Wei,
you are Wanqiu, and she is your daughter.
your boyfriend.
He's already engaged to me.
In 3 days, he will be my husband.
If Ling Wei finds out that it's Zhendong's child, she won't spare Xiaorou.
I don't want to dwell on the past.
And I don't want to get entangled with you anymore.
Xiaorou, let's go.
I'm not leaving.
O'Neill is right here singing
His decadent music that we can't understand.
and blatantly on the soil of Lingzhou, running wild. Yet these two traitors still worship him as their master. As a singer from Lingzhou,
I can never just stand by and do nothing. I challenge O'Neil.
Good for you.
Challenging O'Neil. She's completely overestimating herself.
Whether I am or not, you'll find out soon enough. Shut up.
I don't want to hear your terrible howling.
You're just an amateur. Who do you think you are? Challenging my master.
You're totally overestimating yourself.
You think you can beat O'Neil? You're just begging for humiliation.
Even a diva with shonen strength had to bow to O'Neil. Stop trying to be a hero. Otherwise, you won't even know what he can do.
Oh no.
Ling Wei definitely won't.
Let Xiaorou off. Zhou Xiaorou, come home with me right now.
Her last name is Zhou. If Wanqiu and I hadn't broken up back then, our child would be about her age now.
Wait a minute! I recognize her. She's Zhou Xiaorou,
The mysterious singer with 100 million followers.
across the entire internet.
Lingzhou is saying Zhou Xiaorou's vocal tone is absolutely unique. There's no one else like her in all of Lingzhou.
She has always kept a low profile,
Never showing her face.
And never officially debuting. Who would have thought that when Lingzhou's music scene was facing such humiliation, she would step up? Zhou Xiaorou, I'm your biggest fan. She's the true representative of Lingzhou's new generation of singers. She's got backbone. We support you. We support you. We support you. Only those without talent would resort to barking like dogs. You, all of you, you claim everyone only knows how to bark like a dog and can't sing.
O'Neil, today I stand here to defend the glory of Lingzhou. As long as I'm here, don't even think about walking all over Lingzhou.
Bring it on. Little girls like you. Even if there were 10 or 8 of you, I wouldn't be afraid.
The song I'm going to sing is Ugly Moon. Find a star.
The moment she sings,
It's a diva level voice.
Indeed.
Compared to Ling Wei and Wang Xiaonan,
She is so much better.
Indeed, the true masters hide among the common folks. Thank goodness!
our Lingzhou has such a hidden legend.
otherwise we would be done for.
Zhou Xiaorou's voice is absolutely stunning.
It sounds so much like Diva Ye's voice from back then.
It really does. Her technique is flawless.
And her emotion is so rich.
I really can't believe she is only 20 years old.
Wanqiu's daughter is indeed extraordinarily talented.
Xiaorou, you're amazing. Xiaorou is bound to win. O'Neil is going to lose for sure.
She sang so well. Compared to those subpar singers, she is a million times better.
That's right. Only our Xiaorou can do this.
This is what the new generation,
Singer from Lingzhou, should be like. Only a singer like her deserves to stand on this stage and defend the glory of Lingzhou.
Xiaorou's singing is exactly like her mother's back then. If Wanqiu hadn't retired back then, this O'Neil, he would never have had a chance to stand here and provoke the Lingzhou music scene today.
Those audience members are always saying I'm getting old and that my voice is shot. Yet, an unknown girl like Zhou Xiaorou is actually being hyped up by them like this. Her singing is just mediocre.
She must have planted shells in the audience beforehand. Who started hyping her up?
The moment she walked on stage, Xiaorou is still too young.
Her vocal placement is completely wrong. Her breath control is also unstable compared to O'Neil's high notes.
She is still going to lose.
Shut up. Xiaorou will definitely win. It wasn't easy for Xiaorou to get on stage to perform, and here you are again, making discouraging remark.
Auntie, I believe in Xiaorou.
We should be together,
Cheering her on.
Xiaorou is fighting for Lingzhou's honor, yet you oppose her at every turn? Is she really your own daughter? Exactly.
At a critical moment like this,
You're middle-aged lady. You're still putting us down and boosting the enemy's morale.
are you even from Lingzhou?
If you think she's not good enough, why don't you go up there yourself?
I'm not saying she sings poorly.
But with this song,
She's rushing it too much. She will definitely lose to O'Neil.
Auntie, Xiaorou's singing skills already at a professional level.
Her tens of millions of fans are 100% real. Besides this song, it's the song that made Xiaorou famous. Xiaorou put a lot of effort into this song. She even rearranged and adapted the music herself. She will definitely win.
Once the scores are out,
You'll see for yourselves.
Wanqiu's judgment is definitely correct. It looks like Xiaorou is going to narrowly lose.
a mere cleaner's daughter, she couldn't possibly beat O'Neil, right? Don't worry. It's absolutely impossible. Even if she got lucky and won, I would still make sure she loses. She's not even worthy of competing with you.
How is this possible?
Did the scoring machine glitch?
It's all because you were blindly ordering her around. That messed up Xiaoyu rhythm.
I actually lost.
What a clown! And she had the nerve to claim she could beat O'Neill.
Open your eyes and take a good look.
Did you beat him? Did you really think you were the diva of Lingzhou? What a joke!
I can't believe we still lost. Our Lingzhou is finished after all.
Goddess Yi! Where on earth are you? Please show yourself. Save our Lingzhou!
Loser.
Don't get too cocky.
I just didn't perform at my best.
Let me sing it again. I will definitely beat you.
Even if you sing it 10 or 100 times, it won't make a difference. You can never surpass me. Lingzhou is full of losers.
It's actually manure.
That is way too arrogant. How dare they?
Throw manure on our Lingzhou stage.
Goddess Ye, where are you? Please show yourself. Save Lingzhou!
Losers!
Xiao.
A loss is a loss. This song isn't suited for a competition.
Let's go!
No, I won't. I'm only a few points behind O'Neill. If I put in just a little more effort, I can definitely beat him.
I want to sing another song.
I will never admit defeat.
Even if you sing 100 more songs, you'll never beat me.
What the?
Are you scared?
If you let me sing just one more song, I'll agree to whatever conditions you name.
You said it yourself.
If you lose to me a second time, you must leave your hands behind as souvenirs.
No.
Shadow.
You can't sign it. You absolutely must not.
O'Neill is going too far.
To actually demand Xiaorou's hand. You're absolutely shameless.
To be arrogant to this extent, he completely refuses to treat us people of Lingzhou like human beings.
There's no need to compete with someone who doesn't respect Lingzhou or respect the competition. Xiaorou, let's go.
Let's go. Giving up so soon. Don't forget, you represent Lingzhou now. Who was it that said, as long as you are here, Lingzhou will never lose? What? Backing out already? As the daughter of a cleaner, what backbone could you possibly have? You're definitely going to run away. With your tail between your legs.
Sign it.
I'll sign. Don't sign it.
Shadow, don't sign it. My mind is made up. If I just slink back in defeat, how could I face Lingzhou and everyone who has always supported me?
Don't sign.
No. Xiaorou,
Don't sign it.
Shut up. What right do you have deciding on my behalf?
But those are your hands.
If Lingzhou loses, what use do I have for these hands?
I'm risking these hands of mine on this bet. May heaven bless Lingzhou. Lingzhou will prevail!
Mom was right. The song I just sang
Wasn't right for a competition.
This time,
I need to choose one.
that is perfect for competition.
I had a beautiful nightmare last night, trying to wake up yet unable to resist the heartbeat.
in my dreams, you are a bottomless black hole.
Open your throat. Keep your breath steady.
I'm powerless to resist the weightlessness.
Her performance this time is indeed much better than last time.
The pulse slows, all controlled by your mysterious gravity.
My dear,
You are a dangerous maze.
When entering the chorus, you need to focus on your chest and nasal resonance to enrich the depth of your voice and ensure a smooth flow.
You took my heart away. You are the legendary devil from heaven. You took my heart.
Just 1 point away.
Why? Why didn't she win this time either?
By just 1 point.
Only 1 point away.
that's impossible. Clearly, Xiaorou, so much better. Exactly.
The scoring machine must be broken. Something's wrong with it. Something is definitely rigged for O'Neill.
We demand a rescore.
It has to be rescored. What Xiaorou just sang was clearly better than O'Neill's, by far.
Yeah!
You people of Lingzhou, and that's a bet.
O'Neill, you've gone way too far. I had resolved to never sing again. But you keep humiliating Lingzhou at every turn. And now you dare to lay hands on my daughter.
Today, I am declaring war on you.
Look at the scar on her neck.
That scar on her neck!
Can she even sing?
That scar looks
like it's been there for years. Her voice must have been ruined long ago.
I doubt she can sing at all.
And here I thought you were someone special. What makes you think you can challenge me?
Wanqiu, the scar on your neck is right over your vocal cords. Forget about singing. You must even struggle to speak. If you know what's good for you, get the hell out of here And stop making a fool of yourself.
You're just a son Abby's game on.
Cleaner with a ruined voice. And you dare to challenge my master. You're just begging for humiliation.
Ma, stop this nonsense.
This involves the dignity of all of Lingzhou. We can't treat this like a game.
With your voice, you can't sing at all.
Don't worry, Xiaorou. Mom knows what she's doing.
What could you possibly know? You can't even sing. Trying to play the hero here
Only embarrasses me.
Get off the stage right now.
I'm not leaving. I won't just stand by.
And watch them bully you like this.
Don't worry, Xiaorou. I will definitely win.
How touching. Leave your hand behind.
O'Neil, don't push it too far.
I was the one who signed the life and death pledge with you.
What does this have to do with my mom?
Leave both of your hands behind.
O'Neil, aren't you celebrating a bit too soon? I haven't even started singing yet. How can you be so sure that I'm going to lose?
I am the undisputed champion. You are just humiliating yourself.
You're not scared, are you?
Fine. Bring it on.
One blossom stands no before spring, neither willing to yield.
How is this possible? How can she still sing? She can actually sing.
In the wind, the hero sighs in hesitation. A tassel spear stands up right by his side.
It's the turnaround spear.
Oh my god. And he actually knows
How to sing this song.
but this song is
Of all the songs in Lingzhou,
The one with the highest difficulty level. Even Xiaorong might not.
be able to pull it off. Listen to that, her voice. It's so powerful and resonant. And it even has head resonance. Incredible.
Just 1 point away.
This medicine
Will be very helpful.
In restoring your voice,
But the side effects,
are still unknown.
whether to use it or not.
It's up to you to decide.
It doesn't matter if I can never sing again. But I must sing right now.
Not just for Xiaozhou.
But also for Lingzhou.
in the pavilion, the beauty quietly ponders.
Mere parlor tricks. The hardest part of this song is in the climax. I don't believe her. Ruined voice can hit those high notes.
It's coming. It's coming.
The battlefield.
I would gladly for you.
This is hilarious. She couldn't even hit the climax. Stop embarrassing yourself up there. You! Give me a break. Just stop trying. Those last 2 lines. You must have used up all the luck in your life. With a voice like yours, don't even dream of singing ever again.
You don't have what it takes. You people of Lingzhou are banned from singing.
Oh, Mir. You've gone too far.
Yes.
You may be talented, but we are not.
Pushovers to be trampled on.
No matter how good you are, you shouldn't look down on everyone and trample on the people of Lingzhou.
Let me tell you.
Your score is only a mere 90 points. What is there to brag about?
Ye Wanqiu, have you lost your mind? O'Neil's score is the highest in recent history. Who are you to look down on him?
I have every right. Not only can I beat him, I can get a perfect score.
A perfect score from someone like you. What a joke. Zhou Qiang, get your mother down from there. She's just a cleaner with a ruined voice, yet she has the nerve to boast about getting a perfect score.
How utterly ridiculous.
Mama,
Stop making a scene.
O'Neil is already using the fact
That no one can challenge him,
to gloat and show off. Aren't you just...
handing him ammunition to mock us.
Exactly. You can't even hit the high notes. Yet here you are talking big. In this world, a singer who can score a perfect 100 simply doesn't exist.
How will we know if we don't try?
Ye Wanqiu, do you really think you're still some legendary singing god? You're just a lowly cleaner who can't sing at all. Never mind your ruined throat. Even if it were healed, you'd still just be a... Shut up, Ling Wei.
Even if my mom really can't sing, she's still better than you.
As a singer from Lingzhou,
You not only grovel to O'Neil, but you even make your daughter take him as her master.
How shameless. What do you know? O'Neil is the strongest singer of this season. What's wrong with learning from the strong? Unlike you, who can only bark helplessly.
What should we do to beat O'Neil? Only Song Goddess Ye stands a chance if she performed. In her era, there were no AI scoring machines. But if she were here, she would definitely score over 90.
Exactly. Only Song Goddess Ye can beat me. You lot don't stand a chance.
So you mean, as long as Song Goddess Ye shows up, you will admit defeat?
Is Wanqiu going to reveal her identity?
I've heard Song Goddess Ye's songs, and I respect her deeply. If she performs, you all wouldn't stand a chance.
He's right.
since Sun Goddess Ye retired, she vanished completely. There's no way she would appear here.
O'Neil, do you dare let me sing that song again?
Sing? Are you kidding? Didn't your voice just crack? With a voice like yours, stop torching the audience. Am I right? Exactly. You're turning the stage of I am the song god. What does she think this is? Thinking she can make a comeback whenever she wants. It's not that easy.
Forget it. Here we go.
Warm in the snow before spring, neither willing to yield. Yet the snow lacks the plum's sweet fragrance. In the wind, the hero sighs in hesitation.
With a tasseled spear standing by his side.
Inside the pavilion, the beauty quietly ponders. Exchanging a smile, it is all but a dream. With deep affection, I appoint you as my general. Charging onto the battlefield on armored horses. What? For you I will guard frontier for life.
Unbelievable. She actually hit those high notes.
Her register transition is so effortless, and her breath control is incredibly steady. Her vocal style is simply perfect.
I will stand atop the highest peak.
With heroic posture, turning back to strike.
Her score is rising.
What does it matter if I lose the rest of my life?
My glass! My glass was, by her voice, shattered! My watch shattered too!
How did the light bulbs shatter?
It was that, Auntie.
Her voice is incredibly penetrating.
It even shattered the light bulbs.
Oh my god! Is this a voice? That a human can make? This is insane.
So what if she shattered a few glasses? What's the big deal?
Exactly. Hitting high notes doesn't mean anything. When I practice my vocals, I even crack the walls.
You really refuse to admit defeat.
Auntie's talent is plain for all to see. She'll definitely beat you. How ridiculous. This is a singing competition, not a contest to see who has the loudest voice. She just shattered glass, that's all. What does that prove? She still can't win.
Shattering glass requires more than just a high-pitched voice. It takes incredibly solid vocal fundamentals, and you must reach the exact same resonant frequency as the glass.
Can you even do that?
I'm the song goddess of Lingzhou. My songs have long been recognized by everyone. I don't need to prove myself by shattering glass. Besides, just because she can shatter glass, it doesn't mean she will win.
I wouldn't be so sure. She's about to surpass O'Neill.
Oh my god. Is this really something a lowly cleaner can sing? Her voice is absolutely heavenly.
I can't believe Lingzhou has such a top-tier master. She actually beat O'Neill. This is unbelievable.
How is this possible? The machine must be broken.
Exactly. The machine must be broken. With a ruined voice like hers, how could she score 99?
I can't believe after all these years, Wanqiu's voice is still as powerful as ever.
She actually beat him. I'm afraid only someone of Song Goddess Ye's level could pull this off.
Valiant and heroic with a 5-foot speed. Commanding the wind and clouds, treading on the wool.
That's amazing.
Bravo.
It's an opera spoken pause. I didn't expect anyone to still remember our national heritage and seamlessly blend it into a song.
Indeed. Her voice carries so much emotion. I feel as if I can already see like a fully armored female general.
Flashy gimmicks. Singing is all about vocal prowess. Adding all these superficial gimmicks. Can this even be called a song?
Why wouldn't it be? You were once the goddess of song yourself. Opera vocal techniques
Are far more difficult than popular songs.
integrating traditional opera into pop music.
Is honoring our roots.
Don't you get it?
Ye Wanqiu must have resorted to cheap tricks, adding opera elements to trick the scoring machine into giving her such a high score. For a woman like her, this score shouldn't count at all. If she's really that good, let's see her get a perfect score. To prove it,
Gong's first light shines upon the training field.
Oh my god! A perfect 100! Ever since this AI scoring machine was introduced, no one has ever achieved a perfect score, but she actually did it!
God bless Lingzhou! Our music scene is finally saved.
Impossible.
This is absolutely impossible. How could she get a perfect score?
An outsider like you
Could never understand the charm of our traditional opera. Your cheap Wolga tunes don't even belong on a proper stage, yet you dare dream of dominating Lingzhou.
keep dreaming.
I don't believe it.
The machine must be broken.
I don't believe it either.
There's no way Ye Wanqiu scored 100.
There must be a glitch in the machine.
Ling Wei, why are you always siding with them?
Speak up, O'Neill.
Do you still remember that you are a native of Lingzhou yourself?
I just can't stand how you guys fake and cheat like this. Her voice cracked when she sang earlier. How could she defeat O'Neill just like that? This must be rigged.
I think you guys just can't accept defeat.
Aunt Ye's vocal cords were injured before, but her singing talent
It's obvious to everyone.
she is easily
10,000 times better than O'Neill.
Oh my god. Look, her voice
is so magnetic.
It's like all the metal objects
are being drawn together.
I will stand upon the highest peak. With heroic stance, I strike back. What does it matter if I lose the rest of my life?
Since my vocal cords were injured, my voice hasn't been as clear and bright as it used to be.
I thought
I could never sing again.
who would have thought that my voice
Would end up becoming even more magnetic. God has truly blessed me.
That was absolutely breathtaking.
I haven't heard
A performance.
with this much raw emotion in years.
The last time I heard
A performance of this caliber was at Songstress Ye's concert I never expected. That here in Lingzhou,
there is still someone who can rival
the legendary Songstress Ye.
Why do I feel she looks so much like Songstress Ye? She actually does.
And her last name is Ye too.
Could she actually be
the legendary Songstress Ye herself?
Now that you mention it,
It does ring a bell. Could she really be? She's been retired from the music scene for 20 years. Diva Ye!
Mom, what on earth is going on? Are you really?
My idol, Diva Ye.
Wanqiu, have you finally decided
To make your comeback.
That's right.
I am indeed Lingzhou's Diva Ye.
I knew it!
She is Diva Ye.
This is great. With you here, we don't have to fear O'Neill anymore.
In this world,
No one can ever defeat Diva Ye.
O'Neill. I suggest you just admit defeat. With Diva Ye here, you stand no chance of winning.
This is amazing! Now that Diva Ye is back, Lingzhou's music scene is saved.
Indeed, go Diva Ye. Kick O'Neill's butt.
Ye Wanqiu, listen carefully. The song I'm about to perform is Bang Bang.
What garbage is he singing in? His pitch is totally off, and he calls himself a singer.
Get off the stage! It sounds awful! What the heck is Bam Bam Bam? We want to hear Diva Ye sing. Diva Ye! What do you know? This is art!
A mistake is a mistake, and you call that art. I've never seen any art form
That turns Bang Bang into Ben Ben.
O'Neill, today I will show you what true art really is.
If love is forgotten and the tears refuse to fall, let those moments of happiness reach you in my state.
This is so moving. Diva Ye's voice reminds me of my first love. If only we hadn't broken up.
How wonderful it would be! Yeah! Her singing is still so deeply moving.
Wanqiu, why is your voice so full of emotion?
Could it be that you also miss
Our past together. Wanqiu, I am truly sorry for letting you down.
Don't worry. I will definitely divorce Ling Wei
And win you back.
Well played, Ye Wanqiu. You actually sang If Love Forgot.
This song.
Do you still refuse to forget?
Zhendong.
What couldn't be given to me? Please give it all to her.
Look! Sun Goddess Ye's voice
even made a Mona Lisa.
shed tears of emotion. Let's see who dares to question Sun Goddess Ye now.
Exactly! Song Goddess Ye is the one on this stage who truly deserves to be champion.
That's right, Song Goddess Ye.
Song Goddess Ye!
O'Neill, what else do you have to say?
I'm sorry. I admit defeat.
You got away fast. How dare he provoke Song Goddess Ye? He completely overestimated himself. Mom, this is wonderful. With you here, our Lingzhou music scene will surely restore its former glory.
Sarah, I don't have any plans to return to the music scene. Today's matter is over.
Let's go home.
Mama, why?
Let's go.
Stop right there.
Where have the two of you been? I haven't seen you all day.
I went to work. Xiaoro was with me. Is something the matter?
To work? I think you went to meet a lover in secret.
What nonsense are you talking? I just went to work.
What kind of job keeps you until midnight?
Before you come back,
Ye Wanqiu, the way I see it,
you really are just a woman.
Never content even after marriage.
Always wanting to run outside all day long.
Don't you talk about my mom.
Hey, You little brat, are you trying to rebel?
Speak! Where did you and your mother go?
I already told you. We just went to work. Don't make things hard for Xiaozhou.
Fine.
Then why don't you take me to your company and let me see? How about that?
That wouldn't be appropriate. I'm just a lowly cleaner at the company. I can't just bring outsiders in and out as I please.
You damn woman!
Mama!
I think you need to be taught a lesson.
What are you doing? Don't you dare hit my mom.
Get lost.
Xiaozhou.
Ye Wanqiu, let me tell you, your life back then was saved by me. If it weren't for me,
The grass on your grave would be 2 feet tall by now.
gotten brave. Have you? You've even learned to defy me.
No, I haven't.
If not, why don't you dare to let me go to your company? Look at you. You must have a guilty conscience.
It's not like that. I'm just afraid that if you offend the company bosses, I'll lose my job. Then who will support the family?
Gee, cut the crap.
Ye Wanqiu, let me tell you.
I am your savior. That you and your daughter can
Still live peacefully to this day.
is entirely thanks to me. Don't you dare be an ungrateful wretch.
What more do you want from me?
Yes, it's true you saved my life back then, but all these years, I've served you like a beast of burden.
I've washed your clothes,
Cooked your meals, and every single penny I earned.
I gave it all to you?
How can you still doubt me?
Oh, so now you're the victim. Marrying a woman like you.
I'm the one who should feel wronged.
All of this is your duty. Otherwise, why else would I have married you?
Did you think
I had nothing better to do.
Get away from my mom!
You little brat. Get the hell out of my way.
Xiaorou, you!
Ye Wanqiu, you care a lot about Zhou Xiaorou, don't you? I bet. You really don't want her to know that I'm not her
Biological father, right?
If you don't let me work at your company, I'll tell her that she's a child without a father.
Don't, please, don't tell her.
Then you'll better remember your place and stop pissing me off. Got it?
I got it. I got it.
Mama,
Your face is so swollen. I'll get a hard-boiled egg from the kitchen.
To roll on the swelling.
just now.
Why didn't you just tell him
That we went to participate in.
the I Am the God of Song competition and that you even defeated O'Neill? If he knew you're the legendary singer Ye Wanqiu of Lingzhou, how could he possibly continue?
To boss us around.
I'm sorry, Xiaorou.
With your personality. If you found out,
That Zhou Qiang isn't your biological father. You would definitely go find Wang Zhendong. But we have no power or influence. For Ling Wei, crushing you is as easy as crushing an ant. I can never let you put yourself in danger. Your dad doesn't like me showing my face in public. If he finds out, he'll definitely be furious again.
This is too much.
he's clearly the one.
Who is lazy and does nothing all day.
Living off your salary.
Yet now he has the nerve to throw tantrums at you. He's such a deadbeat.
Zhu Xiaozhou,
He's your father. I won't allow you to speak of him like that. I honestly wish he wasn't my father. I don't want a father like him.
He doesn't deserve you at all.
Zhou Xiaozhou, you listen to me.
Zhou Qiang is your biological father.
No matter how much you dislike him,
Or refuse to accept him.
you still have to accept him. Do you understand?
Mama,
Please don't be mad. I just said that in anger.
I know he's my biological father. I just
feel it's so unfair to you.
Silly child.
You don't need to feel bad for me at all. As long as you are doing well.
I am willing to do anything.
That's her. Just a cleaning lady. Yet she dares to come here and sing. She really thinks she's a legend of song.
A legend? With that raspy voice, at her age, still trying to perform on stage. How shameless.
Ling Wei, as expected, you're playing the same trick again. Maliciously editing my singing video, making me look like the loser who failed to challenge O'Neill, while you pose as the victor.
Manipulating public opinion.
And distorting the truth.
It's not like that.
What do you mean, not like that? I was wondering.
Where did you go yesterday?
As it turns out, you went on TV.
To make a fool of yourself.
With your ruined voice,
You still want to sing? You must be delusional.
Zhou Qiang,
We are at the office.
So what if we're at the company?
the company. Donglei Group is not a place for you to run wild.
Wanqiu?
What are you doing here?
Zhendong, you're the chairman.
I had no idea you
Worked at our company.
She is.
Chairman? Hello, Chairman. As for me, I am Yi Wanqiu's husband. My name is Zhou Qiang. I really didn't expect that you and my Wanqiu were old acquaintances.
Wanqiu. He's your husband.
Chairman, look, our family's financial situation isn't doing very well. And for me, for all these years, I haven't been able to find a job. You could arrange a job for me here in your company. After all, I still have a daughter to support.
A daughter? How old is she?
She was born in June. She just turned 20 this year.
But then when did you two get married?
20 years ago. I think it was back in January.
Married in January. Which means Zhou Xiaorou was born 6 months after Zhou Qiang and Ye Wanqiu got married. Could Zhou Xiaorou be my daughter?
No, you remembered it wrong. She was born in August. She was premature.
Is that so? Wait, I thought it was in January. Chairman, I must have remembered it wrong. As for the child, she's the one who raised her. I didn't really pay much attention.
I see. I thought Zhou Xiaorou was my child.
Chairman, what about that job we talked about?
Forget about the job.
The chairman is
Usually very busy with work. Let's not bother him.
It's no trouble. It's just a job after all. I'll arrange it.
Exactly.
For a chairman, arranging a job is such a piece of cake. Let me tell you, don't ruin this.
How about this? Come work as a security guard at my company tomorrow. Monthly salary is 20,000.
20,000? Really? Oh, Chairman, you're such a generous man. Don't worry, I'll do a great job.
This isn't right. No security guard gets paid
Such a high salary.
Shut up. Let me tell you, if you screw up this job and ruin this for me, just wait and see how I deal with you when we get home.
There's nothing inappropriate about it. Given our relationship, this is nothing.
You really didn't need to do all this for me.
I really don't know
how to thank you.
Wanqiu, we haven't seen each other in so many years. If you really feel bad about it, then just have a meal with me.
I'm just an ordinary cleaner. How am I qualified to have dinner with you, Chairman?
Don't say that. In my heart, you are the only one in this world. She is the only one qualified to have dinner with me.
Right.
Since the chairman has spoken, stop hesitating. Be sure to thank the chairman properly for me. Chairman, please take your time and enjoy. Enjoy your dinner.
Zhendong, maybe I should just leave.
Look at me. I'm just
An ordinary cleaner. How can I be worthy of dining with you at such a fancy restaurant? People will laugh if they see us.
Oh, please sit down. When you're with me, no one will dare to laugh at you. I own this restaurant. My net worth is already in the tens of millions. I am no longer the poor boy who could be bullied by anyone.
You really are different from before. You are much more confident now.
All these years, I've been keeping a low profile, just to break free from Ling Wei's control over me. My assets have already surpassed the Ling family's. I don't have to fear them at all anymore. Wanqiu, trust me. I can protect you now.
The past is in the past. I don't want to bring it up anymore. You and Ling Wei have been together
for so many years.
And you have your own child. You two should just live your lives.
Actually, I never loved Ling Wei at all. I only stayed with her because I was forced to. Once I finish what I'm doing, I will divorce her. Wanqiu, give me another chance to pursue you again, okay?
It's impossible for us to get back together.
Why?
You know what kind of person Ling Wei is. You know that better than I do. Right now, I just want to stay away from all of this and live an ordinary life. I can't afford Ling Wei's revenge.
With me here, no one can hurt you.
I don't just own the Donglai Group.
I also have properties, cars, and savings. The Ling family can't touch me.
If the Ling family can't touch you, then why did I see at the Donglai Group those maliciously edited videos? And why does everyone in Lingzhou think the one who defeated O'Neill was her and not me?
You are the one who defeated O'Neill, and you are the one who defended the glory of Lingzhou's music scene.
Tomorrow, I will do
everything in my power at the celebration banquet to restore your reputation. I will never let the tragedy from 20 years ago repeat itself.
Please believe me.
I can protect you now.
Okay, let's get a divorce. I don't want us to torment each other anymore.
Let's just let each other go.
Just because of that woman, Ye Wanqiu, you want to divorce me?
Even before Wanqiu came back, I asked for a divorce.
At least 100 times.
I can't stand your arrogance and how you look down on everyone.
This is the last time.
I will ask you for a divorce. If you don't agree,
we will take this to court.
I will never let you get your way.
Investigate everything Ling Wei has done over the years. Prepare for a divorce lawsuit.
what's taking you so long?
I'm starving.
Sorry, I'll cook right away.
Hold on. You and that President Wang.
Why did you take so long?
What exactly did you two go do?
And another thing,
Why is he treating you so well?
What exactly is the relationship between you two?
There's nothing between us.
We just
Had a meal together, that's all. There really is nothing else to it, honestly.
but I saw you.
Getting out of a luxury car.
President Wang drove you back himself.
He didn't drop me off on purpose. It was just on his way.
What's that in your hand?
Hand it over.
I knew it all along.
The relationship between you two is definitely not simple.
Not only did he drive you back himself,
He even gave you a gift.
Could he be some old lover of yours?
Let me see. What exactly is inside this?
don't open it.
Get away.
Oh, you can't open it. This isn't a gift. He left this behind. I have to return it intact tomorrow. I must give it back to him.
Just think about it.
You just got a job from President Wang. If we offend him, neither of us at Don't Like Group will be able to stay any longer.
I guess that makes sense.
But you'd better tell me the truth. You and that Wang Zhendong, what's really going on between you two?
Wang Zhendong? Isn't he Ling Wei's husband? Mama, how did you get involved with him?
I have nothing to do with him.
Both of you, stop.
Suspecting each other. I'll go make dinner.
What?
Wanqiu, about the gift I gave you.
Have you opened it?
I have.
Do you like it? I've always regretted that I never had the chance to give you a decent gown. Today, I finally have the chance. The moment I laid eyes on this gown, I knew it was perfect for you. You will look absolutely stunning in it.
But I'm old now. Such a beautiful gown, if I were to wear it, would be a total waste.
Who says, in my heart, you will always be the most beautiful. When you put on this gown, you will surely dazzle everyone. I'll be waiting for you at the banquet hall.
I'm sorry, Sendong.
For Xiaorou's sake.
I cannot waver. Just let me remain an ordinary cleaner and live our ordinary life together with Xiaorou.
Place the portrait of Sun Goddess Ye right in the center of the banquet hall. I want the entire music industry to welcome Wanqiu's return.
Yes, sir!
Cheers.
Bottoms up!
Cheers!
Congratulations, Miss Ling! On defeating O'Neill, this portrait of the sun goddess sent by President Wang truly makes this entire banquet hall
shine with glory. She truly deserves to be called Lingzhou's sun goddess. President Wang and the sun goddess
share such a deep and loving bond.
We all have long been so envious.
For a mere O'Neill to dare to step onto Lingzhou's stage
He's a sheer insolence.
Thanks to Miss Ling, she has vented all this frustration for everyone in Lingzhou.
You are all far too kind. Actually, regarding this match,
I didn't plan to participate at first. After all, I had already won the Goddess of Song trophy long ago. But that O'Neill was just too arrogant.
He actually provoked us in public, claiming that Lingzhou has no real singers. I simply couldn't stand it anymore.
So I stepped up.
Miss Ling, you truly have a great sense of responsibility. You indeed deserve to be called the diva.
Miss Ling's magnanimity
Is something we can never...
hope to match.
I truly admire you.
truly admirable.
Luckily, I took care of everything in advance and released the press releases
Telling everyone that I was the one who defeated O'Neill. Ye Wanqiu,
You will only ever...
be my stepping stone. Ye Wanqiu, how dare you show your face here?
Who is this? Why did she just barge in like this? Can't she see? We are having a banquet.
Never seen her before.
How ill-mannered.
Even if you're here to clean,
You should wait until our banquet.
is over. Barging in so reckless. Watch out, or I'll complain to your manager and have you fired.
I'm sorry to interrupt you all.
I didn't
Come here to clean today. I'm just here to return something.
return something. A lowly cleaner like you? What could you possibly return? Could it be trash? Ye Wanqiu,
You aren't trying to crash the celebration banquet, are you? She did it on purpose.
No, I really only came here today to return something.
I've never seen anyone as thick-skinned as you. This celebration banquet is for me. I am the champion of the god of songs. This was prepared for me. I was the one who defeated O'Neill and defended the dignity of Lingzhou. As for you, you aren't even qualified to attend.
Ling Wei. You really haven't changed a bit from 20 years ago. Still using money to manipulate everything.
Why don't you just get the hell out? You reek of filth. Sharing the same room with you makes it hard for me to breathe.
Know your place! Do you think you deserve to stand here? Standing here, you'll only lower our standards. What bad luck.
I don't care whether you believe it or not. I really didn't want to come here today to disturb you.
Besides, I don't care for this
so-called celebration banquets.
You sound so self-righteous. Then why don't you just leave? Stop putting on a show.
I bet. You're just mad you couldn't crash the banquet. And now you're throwing a tantrum out of embarrassment.
Hey, Wanqiu, if you really want to attend this banquet, it's not impossible. As long as you kneel down and kowtow to me 3 times. I might consider letting you work as a waitress here. How about that?
Ling Wei, do you think having money and power means you can control everything? Aren't you afraid I'll expose the whole truth?
You're just a filthy cleaner.
You're so lowly that even the dogs by my side
are better than you. Do you really think anyone would believe what you say? Forget it. I can't be bothered
to argue with you here. I've delivered what I came for. I won't disturb you any longer.
Hold on. Did I say you could leave?
What else do you want?
Wanqiu, you showed up out of nowhere at my celebration banquet, made a complete mess, and now without even an apology, you think you can just leave. Do you really think so little of me?
Exactly. Coming as you please, and leaving whenever you want. Do you think this is a public market?
So what else do you want me to do?
Get down on your knees. Kowtow and apologize. On what grounds?
I only came to deliver something today. I haven't done anything wrong.
Why should I kneel?
Because you ruined my mood. A gutter rat like you showing up here is the ultimate insult. Don't you all agree?
Am I right?
Exactly.
Get over here and kneel to apologize.
Just looking at you
completely ruins
my good mood.
Just a typical woman. So ill-mannered. If you don't apologize today, I'll make sure you pay dearly.
You people are going too far.
You brought this upon yourself by coming here. I just don't understand. Why would you be so foolish as to crash my celebration banquet and cause trouble? You don't even know your own place. Asking you to kneel and apologize is already very merciful. After all, crushing you is even easier than crushing an ant.
You're just a bully.
So what if I am? What are you going to do about it?
Wanqiu, get down on your knees right now. I will not. I'll give you one last chance. Kneel down and apologize to me right now. Otherwise, I won't show you any mercy in your dreams. You refuse the easy way, only to choose the hard way.
Kowtow.
I'm not kneeling.
Kowtow. Let me go! Wanqiu. Don't forget your daughter. If you don't kneel today, I'll go after your daughter. I'm sure she will be much more obedient than you.
No, I absolutely cannot. Let Ling Wei find Xiaorou. If she discovers Xiaorou's true identity, it will all be over. Leave my daughter alone. I'll apologize.
Wanqiu, remember this well. In front of me, you will always be trash.
Can I go now?
Get lost. Wait! Isn't this Chanel's newly released evening gown? It's even a limited edition. I was on the waitlist for so long and still couldn't get it. How did you get your hands on it? Speak up. Did you steal it? I didn't steal it.
Save your excuses. You're just a cleaning lady.
Your monthly salary is less than 3,000 yuan.
How could you ever afford
such an expensive dress? You must have stolen it.
I really didn't expect her to be a thief. So low class. People like her.
With sticky fingers. Should be sent to the police station.
This
Mr. Wang bought this. It's a gift for Ling Wei.
I was just delivering it.
Nonsense! Who do you think you are? How could my dad possibly? So he had you deliver this?
Yes. Zhendong rarely gives me gifts. Even if he does, he will deliver it himself. Who do you think you are? Are you even worthy of delivering it? I think you are just a woman trying to get close to Zhendong on purpose, aren't you?
I'm not. Stop denying it. No,
this is really
a gift from Mr. Wang.
Ye Wanqiu, I'm warning you. If you dare get close to Zhendong again, I will skin you alive.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
Mama, this dress is so beautiful. I didn't expect that.
To be so romantic, he actually bought you a gun.
Dare you, Wang Zhendong?
This dress
really wasn't bought for me. When I begged you to buy it for me, you ignored me completely. Yet you turned around and bought it. For a woman like Ye Wanqiu. Ye Wanqiu, you tried to steal my neck and even ruined my celebration banquet.
Just wait and see how I deal with you.
This dress, why is there a hole in it? Well, Ye Wanqiu, you ruined such an expensive dress and ruined it. How am I supposed to wear it now? I didn't do this. If not you, then who? You delivered this dress?
In person.
Everyone saw it.
You are so vicious. You actually ruined the dress my dad gave my mom.
Don't think you can get close to my dad this way. Let me tell you, this dress is worth millions. If you can't pay for it today, don't even think about leaving.
I really don't know what happened.
I've never
opened this box. I only carried the box at the time. You were the ones who opened the gift box. From beginning to end the dress, I never even touched it. I don't know anything about this.
Still making excuses. Are you trying to say that I ruined this dress myself?
Ye Wanqiu!
You clearly ruined the dress. Just admit it already.
I've never seen anyone so shameless.
You clearly ruined
someone else's dress.
Yet you act so self-righteous.
It wasn't me.
It really wasn't.
Enough talk. Since you ruined it, then pay for it.
I don't have any money.
No money. What is that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get out of paying?
This dress is too expensive.
I really don't have the money. I can't afford to pay.
True. Look at how pathetic and poor you look. Forget about $1 million. You probably can't even pay 100.
Aren't you supposed to be so capable? If you don't have money, go sell yourself. Oh, wait. That's not right. You're old and withered now.
You probably won't fetch much money.
So why don't you
have your daughter sell herself instead? After all, she's just like you.
Both of you are shameless women.
If you don't have money, go steal or rob someone. I'm sure you're quite good at that.
I really don't have any money. Please, just spare me.
Hey, how about this instead?
Since you really can't afford to pay, why don't you strip naked and walk out of here and I'll let you off? How about that?
That's a great idea. Anyway, her clothes are already completely filthy. Might as well strip them off.
What are you waiting for?
Miss Ling is being kind and isn't even charging you, so hurry up and take them off.
You can't do this to me. You can't.
I won't take them off. I won't.
You don't have a choice today. You're taking them off whether you like it or not.
Everyone grab her!
Strip those clothes off her.
Stay back! Don't touch me!
Let me go.
Let's go.
Hold her down.
Stop. To tell you the truth,
I am the true guest of honor.
at today's banquet,
Stop talking nonsense. Everyone knows this celebration banquet
was organized by President Wang.
for Miss Ling Wei. How could you possibly be?
The guest of honor!
I think she...
It's completely delusional.
How dare she shamelessly claim to be the guest of honor? How absolutely ridiculous.
Ye Wanqiu, your lie is way too pathetic. This banquet was meant to celebrate the god of song.
Everyone in Lingzhou knows that my mom beat O'Neill.
What does that have to do with you?
Of course it has to do with me. Because I am the true defender
of the Lingzhou music scene.
I am the one who truly defeated O'Neill. Your mother is nothing but a thief who used money
To steal.
someone else's hard work.
That is the absolute funniest joke I've ever heard. You my Haoyi. And she even defeated O'Neill. Do you even know how to sing?
Exactly.
Who doesn't know that Miss Ling Wei is the true god of song of Lingzhou? You're just a lowly cleaner. Yet you dare claim to be better than the god of song? That is absolutely laughable.
It doesn't matter if you don't believe me. The evil things Ling Wei has done go far beyond just this one. Today,
I will expose them all.
once and for all, this summer couple.
Ye Wanqiu, stop talking nonsense.
What? Are you scared too? Let me tell you the truth. I am the one who, 20 years ago, suddenly retired from the music scene, the god of song. Yeah. The reason I suddenly retired back then was because of Ling Wei.
She used money.
To buy everyone off. Not only did she steal my championship title, but she also ruined my voice, Now she's playing the same old tricks again, trying to take everything away from me.
You are utterly shameless.
What?
Wanqiu, I never expected you would use such lies to falsely accuse me. You're simply too malicious.
Everyone, don't believe this woman. She's just spreading rumors. You all know that my mother has always been dedicated to charity and was even named the music industry's most beautiful angel. A person as kind as her.
How could she possibly steal
someone else's championship?
Exactly!
Miss Ling's a character!
Is plain for all to see. She is beautiful and kind-hearted. How could she possibly do such a thing?
I believe Miss Ling too. This year Wanqiu first crashed the celebration banquet to cause trouble, and then she ruined Miss Ling's gown.
If you ask me, she must be Miss Ling's hater. She came here on purpose to get back at Miss Ling.
Women like her are terrifying. To think she'd even try to slander Miss Ling. She must be punished.
Right! She must pay the price.
Make her pay.
Don't let her fool you.
She is the one
Who is truly evil? I would never lie to you.
How dare you, Ye Wanqiu? How dare you frame me?
I'll teach you a lesson today.
This is what you get.
for crossing me. Why won't you believe me?
She's clearly the evil one here.
Let me tell you something. A penniless, statusless cleaner like you, no one is ever going to believe you. You'll never be able to prove your innocence. You will always be stepped on by me.
Ling Wei, you've gone too far.
For all these years,
You took everything from me. And you repeatedly humiliated me. You absolute monster. Today, I will make you pay in blood.
You crazy woman.
Let my mom go!
Don't do anything rash!
Put the hairpin down now.
What you're doing is against the law.
Release Miss Ling immediately.
Doing this
will only ruin your own life.
Why does none of you
believe me? She is the real villain here.
I'm going to kill Ling Wei today. I will make you pay.
Dad, hurry. Come here. There's a crazy woman here. She wants to kill my mom. It's over here now.
Put down the hairpin now.
It'll only be a few days of detention at most.
But if you actually hurt Miss Ling, that's intentional assault. You will go to prison.
Exactly.
At least think about your family. How can you do this to them?
Ye Wanqiu, 白纸叶晚秋, you dare kill me.
Your life.
You're just dirt that everyone steps on. Nothing but worthless mud.
And it's not just you. Even your daughter. I won't let her off either. I will make both of you pay.
Don't you dare touch my daughter.
Once you're dead,
I'll sew her out of the state.
and torture her mercilessly, making her wish she were dead.
Don't you dare.
Ye Wanqiu.
This is your fate.
Accept it.
No.
I refuse to accept this fate. Xiaozhou's identity is a ticking time bomb.
If one day
Her identity is exposed. Lin Wei will never let Xiaozhou go.
Lin Wei, 20 years!
We must settle this grudge.
In blood.
Mama, are you okay? Why is there so much blood?
What are you all standing there for?
Hurry up and grab her.
back off? Don't come any closer.
Even now, you still refuse to put down the hairpin.
There's no escape for you. Put down the hairpin immediately and surrender.
Surrender? Never.
I think you've completely lost your mind. How dare you, in broad daylight, threaten and hurt people with a hairpin?
This woman is absolutely terrifying. We should lock her up, throw her in prison, and let her rot behind bars.
It's not my fault.
It's all Ling Wei's fault.
She forced me to do this.
She stole what originally
Belonged to me.
This is just her retribution.
even now.
You still refuse to repent, and you still think you can use
Your clumsy lies.
to slander Miss Ling.
You all act so self-righteous. It's absolutely laughable.
What about me?
What about Ling Wei? For the sins she committed,
Doesn't she have to pay the price?
Doesn't she deserve?
to be torn to pieces?
Stop wasting words on her. Arrest her.
Stay back.
Ye Wanqiu, I am going to make you, for everything you've done today, pay a heavy price.
I will leave you with nothing.
I will make you lose everything. You will spend the rest of your life rotting in prison. Take her away.
Oh, everything Ye Wanqiu said is true.
She is the true singing goddess of Lingzhou.
Wang Zhendong, you backstabbing traitor.
How dare you speak up for this woman?
Daddy, how could you speak up for her? She's just a deranged cleaner. She slashed my mom.
Ling Wei, on my way here,
I found out everything.
you were clearly the one.
Targeting Wanqiu at every turn.
Making things difficult for her.
And now you're playing the victim.
Look Look at what she did. She was the one
Who slashed my neck?
If anything happens to me, even if she dies 100 deaths,
It still wouldn't be enough.
Everyone says President Wang and Miss Ling are the model couple of Lingzhou.
Exactly. Miss Ling is hurt so badly.
Yet he doesn't even care.
Instead, he's standing up for a cleaner.
I think this President Wang
is just a womanizing scumbag. He probably hooked up with her long ago. What are you still standing there for? Hurry up and take photos. Expose him.
Ling Wei, I'm just
returning what you did.
to me all those years ago. Back to you.
What did I do?
Do you have any proof?
from beginning to end, it's just you ruining my celebration banquet.
I can witness to that.
This cleaner was the one.
Who attacked Miss Ling first?
Not only is she playing the victim, but she's also making up lies out of thin air. This cleaner's character is absolutely rotten to the core.
Proof. What a coincidence.
How did you get that video?
Ling Wei, you've committed so many evil deeds over the years.
Now, let everyone take a good look.
Mr. Wang! I don't think I can work as Miss Ling's personal bodyguard anymore. Here is my resignation letter.
Why? You've been with her for so many years, and you've always done an excellent job.
Miss Ling has always been extremely arrogant and overbearing. Anyone who offended her, she wanted to destroy. Many singers in the industry were forced to retire by her. Even the legendary sun goddess, Ye, back then. My conscience has been tormented, and I can't do this job anymore.
What? means Sun Goddess Ye's retirement. What's her doing?
Back then, to force Sun Goddess Ye to retire Miss Ling, she chased right after her and slashed her neck with a trophy. I wonder how Goddess Ye is doing now.
So the scar on Wanqiu's neck was all her doing.
Oh my god!
In this video, the one getting her throat slashed is Goddess Ye. Goddess Ye. What the cleaner said was true.
No wonder back then!
Goddess Ye retired overnight.
So that's the truth.
She even wanted to finish her off completely. How ruthless.
This is absolutely impossible. This video
Must be digitally manipulated.
This is defamation and slander.
This matter.
I'm not done with you.
Wanqiu, change out of those clothes. You've suffered for so many years. It's time to take back everything that belongs to you.
It's so late.
Where the hell did you go?
Hurry up and wash my feet.
I wasn't fooling around. The business affairs of the Ling Group, you don't care about them at all.
It all relies on my daily overtime
to handle them for you. In all these years of marriage, you've never shown
even a shred of respect.
Isn't that just your duty? You are nothing but a dog to me, Ling Wei, and you want respect. Without my Ling Group, you'll be begging on the streets by now.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing here today, I have two things to announce. First, for all these years, Ling Wei has been arrogant and overbearing, committing countless misdeeds. I have decided to divorce her. Second, dear Ni, this is a joyous event worth celebrating. The lady standing right next to me is the former sun goddess, Ye Wanqiu.
Sun Goddess Ye, my entire family is your fan. Even during your 20-year retirement, we never stopped listening to your songs.
Sun Goddess Ye, could you give me an autograph?
Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. As of today, I am officially returning to the music scene.
Sun Goddess Ye! The horrible people! Get over here right now!
Watch your mouth. You really can't expect anything decent to come out of your mouth.
To think
I'd run into a jinx like you here.
we didn't want to see you either. Well, bad luck. The only reason I'm here is because your crazy mother stabbed my mom.
Don't you dare slander her. My mom has always been cautious and gentle. How could she suddenly run off and stab your mother?
Even if you hate us, you can't just fabricate rumors out of thin air. Fabricating rumors. Are you guys blind? Can't you see the wound on my neck? Let me tell you, if anything happens to my throat,
You won't be able to pay for it, even with your life.
Exactly. What do you even have that is worth us lying about?
Just because you say so, you'll claim my mom scratched yours. I get it. Isn't it because of O'Neill's defeat? My mom beat you all, so you held a grudge and deliberately framed her.
Exactly, the shoes. And they call you a sun goddess. When others sing, they want money. When you sing, it's torture with that croaking voice of yours. So what if it's ruined? Wang Xiaonan perfectly inherited your raspy duck-like voice. Her singing is just as awful. And you two are neck and neck.
You three darlings really think you're somebody, don't you? Open your eyes wide and take a good look.
What is this?
Isn't this the birthday gift I gave? To my mother last year. How did you get it? Did you steal it from my mother?
You must have a serious case of paranoia. This thing is obviously just cheap junk from some street stall. Even looking at it is beneath us, let alone stealing it. Let me tell you, your mother used this piece of junk to slice my neck. My blood is still on it. If you don't, get down on your knees, Koto, and apologize to me today.
Don't even think about leaving this hospital.
What absolute nonsense. I think you just want to humiliate us on purpose. What century are we in?
You still expect people to kneel to you.
You don't have the status of an emperor, but you sure act like one.
I think you just want to humiliate Xiaoru on purpose, with no intention of resolving this at all.
When I tell you to kneel, you kneel.
You'll hurt someone, and you're still acting so self-righteous?
I will not kneel.
Fine, if you don't. Then in 1 month, get ready to collect your mother's body.
We live in a society ruled by law now. Using these cheap threats. Who do you think you're scaring?
Guess you're getting too old. Still relying on your old thuggish ways.
Believe it or not, I'll report you right now. To lock you up, you terrorist, and arrest you.
To make you rot in prison. In the entire Lingzhou, the Ling family controls everything.
Do you really think reporting us will work?
Oh, by the way, do you still remember those singers who were once nationwide sensations, but suddenly vanished without a trace? The legendary singers, Shen and Zhang. If you dare cross me, death is the only outcome.
So those stars who suddenly vanished were actually all because of you?
So what if they were?
If you don't kneel down,
your mother will suffer a fate far worse than theirs.
I have already done
exactly what you asked.
I only hope that you will keep this strictly professional and won't hurt my mother.
Xiaoru, you don't have to do this.
They were probably just
trying to scare you.
Yeah, I don't believe for a second. That's the Ling family's influence.
It's so great that they can just ignore the law.
Whether they're telling the truth or not, I can't afford to gamble with my mother's life.
Lowlifes like you were born to kneel. Before us, your mother grovels on the floor every day, scrubbing the floors for the Ling group. The daughter she raised deserves to kneel and apologize to us too. But just making you kneel is letting you off way too easily.
Xiaonan,
do you think kneeling down can make up for the pain my mother suffered? In your dreams, however many times your mother slashed mine, I will stab you just as many times.
Spoken like a true daughter. We should make this villain spawn taste the exact pain I went through. How can you go back on your word? You insisted that I kneel, and I did. But now you're going back on your word. You're supposed to be public figures. Don't make yourselves a laughingstock. Are you guys ever going to stop 小柔已经 did what you told her to do? Yet you keep pushing her.
Yeah.
You're taking this too far. Zhou Qiang, do you think your worthless dignity compared to your mother's life, which is more important? You've gone too far. Don't you dare threaten me. Oh, go find out right now. Zhou Qiang and Wanqiu's Helma dress. And don't forget to send some men to pay them a little visit. Wait.
What's wrong? Scared now, are you?
I only hope that after this, you'll keep your word. And stop harassing my mother and me.
That depends on your behavior. Xiaonan, stick her.
小可
You monster! So, you can still scream.
The pain you're feeling right now
is not even a tenth of what my mother suffered.
Xiaonan, great job.
This villain deserves to feel what it's like to be pierced by a sharp object.
Xiaoru, are you okay? Xiaoru usually
hardly ever cries.
Stabbing her like this.
Are you trying to kill her?
Xiaoru has tolerated you
time and time again. I hope you know when to stop.
This is just the beginning. Besides, this is a hospital. Even if something goes wrong, she won't die.
Stop playing the victim.
What's with all the wailing?
You're so annoying. It's not your neck that got slashed. And you didn't almost die on the operating table. So of course you don't care.
起子气.
小柔
Disgusting. Mom, I still feel we're letting them off too easy. That cleaner tried to murder you, yet even Dad defended them. We used to be such a happy family, but her wicked mother ruined everything. Exactly.
Our family was so close and happy.
It's all because of your wicked mother.
Stop throwing these baseless accusations at my mother. My mother is a married woman. Why would she ever want your husband
To smear Xiaorou and her mother. Will you stoop this low? Exactly. It's not like we don't know.
What a good person Aunt Ye is.
Zhou Xiaorou.
It seems if I don't teach you a lesson,
you will never learn.
Slap yourself in the face.
Until I say stop,
you don't stop.
Don't forget, I hold all the cards. If you don't want to drag your family down, do exactly as my daughter says.
Xiaorou, this is the second time.
They've gone back on their word. You can't keep giving in to them. They will only get worse.
Exactly, Xiaorou. They're clearly
just trying to bully you.
If I don't do this,
they will never
let my mother and me go.
I just hope that once they're done torturing me, they will keep the promise.
Start slapping.
What are you waiting for?
I'm going to record all of this and post it on your school forum. Let your juniors see what the high and mighty Zhou Xiaorou is really like in private.
Acting so high and mighty at first, but now aren't you still at our beck and call? Lowlifes like you were born to be bullied, and you'll never rise up.
Alright, Mom. Look at her. She's been slapping herself for so long. She probably has no strength left.
No strength left.
Then that's perfect.
Since the three of you sisters are so close,
helping each other out
is only natural, right? You go slap her for me.
How could I? Xiaorou is my friend. My, what a touching friendship.
I recall your parents are cleaners at the Ling group, right?
In a moment,
they'll be kicked out of the company.
They'll lose their jobs.
And their accounts will be frozen. Let's see if you choose your parent.
Or your friend.
Are you kidding me?
Every penny in my parents' account was earned bit by bit. With their own two hands. How could you just freeze it whenever you want? My parents aren't like you, running illegal schemes.
Yeah, she's clearly just trying to scare us.
Hello, Secretary. Fire them immediately, Qian Jianguo and Wang Lichun, and freeze their accounts.
Well, now because of Zhou Xiaorou, your parents have lost their jobs. In less than 10 minutes, all the money in your family's account will be completely gone. Keep bluffing. Freezing accounts for no reason. Who'd believe that?
Don't think your pathetic acting can force us to hurt Xiaorou.
Hey, Mom.
Xiaoli, your dad and I
were suddenly fired by the company, and all the money in our account has vanished.
What?
A whole 300,000.
It's all gone.
I worked hard for most of my life just to save for you and your sister's tuition. Now that the money and jobs are gone, I really don't want to live anymore.
Mama, calm down.
I'll figure something out.
How about now? Do you still think I'm just acting?
If you keep acting so high and mighty, the next thing to vanish won't just be money. But Xiaorou is my friend. What if I slap myself? Can I just slap myself instead?
You slap whoever I tell you to slap. You know the consequences if you don't.
Xiaorou, they've
backed me into a corner.
It's okay, Qiangli.
I understand.
Your situation just hit me.
Hit harder? Haven't you eaten? Soft slaps don't count.
I'm sorry.
You people are truly evil to the bone. You're so used to threatening family to blackmail people. Be careful, or you'll die childless.
I almost forgot about you. It's not fun enough with just the two of them.
You should join them and slap her too.
Is there no end to this?
I won't.
You've got some backbone. But your vegetable-selling parents are about to suffer because of you.
My parents are self-employed street vendors.
They are not under
the Ling Group's control. I refuse to believe that the Ling Group's power
is so absolute
that you can even control street vendors.
Xiaoyue! Didn't you say this street
had no city inspectors?
A group of city inspectors
suddenly drove up just now
and completely trashed our vegetable stall.
What?
Sang Yun.
Hit me!
I don't want my issues
To drag you all down.
Xiaorou,
I'm so sorry.
You two really are as close as sisters. Watching you turn on each other really makes my day.
I told you a long time ago.
Anyone who crosses me, Ling Wei, will come to a miserable end.
None of them will end well.
Wait a minute!
Do you guys remember?
That news about legendary singer Chen. Look at the trending searches.
Legendary singer Chen fell off a cliff in the middle of the night.
It's actually true. The official accounts have just confirmed it.
Lei, legendary singer Chen, has been trending quite a bit. Didn't they report earlier?
About his fight with legendary singer Ling.
In the middle of the night.
His fight with Ling Wei? That happened so many years ago.
And they already held a press conference, stating it was all just a misunderstanding.
And that they had reconciled.
I actually really liked
legendary singer Chen's music. It's such a pity.
Guys, don't you remember?
That news about legendary singer Chen suddenly falling
off a cliff in the middle of the night. He was also once someone who had offended Ling Wei.
So what if I did it? Anyone who crosses me,
she deserves to die.
Even after settling things years ago,
you still didn't
let singer Chen go.
Do you really think we
will be spared?
She just
wants to bully us until she's had enough, and then wipe us all out at once.
Xiaorou,
you're right.
Even if we
obey their every word today, they still won't let us all.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm warning you.
We are in a hospital.
Xiao!
Whatever you want to do, we've got your back.
Then let's
fight them to the bitter end.
Girls,
let's get them.
You bully.
Are you a dog?
You people who threaten other people's families' lives are the real dogs.
Didn't you love slapping people? Today, I'm going to show you what it feels like to be slapped.
You bunch of losers.
Aren't even enough for the Ling group
to crush in one go.
Then go ahead and try.
Eyes away.
You're going to retaliate against us anyway, so I might as well
beat you to a pulp, you corrupt brat.
What you did today,
I will remember this.
Fine.
If you utter another word,
I'll slap you again.
Zhou Qiang! What are you doing?
Yes.
My apologies to the two of you.
Once we get home,
I'll teach her a lesson on your behalf.
You people, I'm not done with you. Take a good look at what your daughter did.
Dad!
They were the ones who bullied us first.
I was only fighting back.
All you do all day
is run wild and cause trouble.
Move it, now!
I'm sorry.
Move.
How many times have I told you?
Stop causing trouble out there. But you just won't listen.
Now that we're broke, you can forget about going to school. Go get a job and start working.
Dad!
But they were the ones who threatened me with you first.
Cut the excuses. You do nothing but cause trouble.
Get moving! Sweetheart!
It wasn't easy for your father and me to raise you.
How could you go around getting into street fights?
Mama,
those two people just now
got the city inspectors to trash your vegetable stall.
And she said she wouldn't let us off the hook.
Still, you shouldn't have resorted to violence. Go home and get cleaned up. We need to go apologize in person.
None of you will get away with this. Zhou Qiang. He's always out fooling around,
drinking himself to sleep every night.
Why would he call me at a time like this?
Wait, Zhou Qiang.
You need to get home right now.
Something happened to Zhou Xiaorou.
Regarding today,
thank you both for always having my back. If you two hadn't been there, I wouldn't have been able to handle it alone. Wang Xiaonan and Ling Wei.
Don't mention it. Those two, threatening people's families like that. They deserve to get beaten up.
But now that our parents know about the fight, we're definitely going to get punished.
What are you still talking about?
Quit dawdling. Get home.
Dada,
I was just saying goodbye to my friends.
Besides, if it weren't for those two
backing me up all day, I can't even imagine how badly I would have been bullied.
You still have the nerve to mention that.
Earlier, in front of others,
I was too embarrassed to even scold you.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Do you have any idea who they are?
How dare you hit them?
I told you.
They were the ones bullying us first.
My friends and I. We were just defending ourselves.
Even if they did bully you,
you still shouldn't have hit them.
They are VIPs of the Ling group.
A little brat like you. How dare you offend them?
Just because they have money and power, does that give them the right to bully people? Dad, I'm your own daughter. Why do you always side with outsiders?
Since you know you're my daughter, then you must listen to me.
Stop offending the people. You can't afford to cross.
If they tell you to say something,
you say it. If they tell you to do something, you do it.
Why should I? Just be because they have the Lingzhou backing them. Are they born superior to everyone else? Dead. I used to think you only cared about drinking and partying, but I never expected you'd have such twisted values.
You... Shut up.
Get back inside with me.
You and your two friends are just the troublemakers.
Look at what you did to those two VIPs from the Ling group. Look how badly you beat them. I think you guys just need a good beating.
You usually subject me and Mom
To physical and verbal abuse.
and now you're slandering my two friends?
I've had the worst luck in 8 lifetimes. To end up with a father like you.
Stop howling and whining here.
Today, I am going to, on behalf of
The two VIPs of the Ling group.
Teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
Diva Ling.
Regarding what happened today, I'm incredibly sorry. Please show mercy.
You're Zhou Qiang, right?
Your daughter, Zhou Qiang,
Has offended the Ling group.
what do you plan to do about it?
Diva Ling, I'm innocent. That little darling, she isn't even my biological daughter. It was my good-for-nothing wife, who years ago, without my knowledge, had her with who knows what man. Whatever she did, it has absolutely nothing to do with me.
So that means your relationship with your wife and daughter isn't very good.
Yes, exactly.
You have no idea. She never does anything useful. Only knows how to talk back to me. I've been sick to death of her for ages. Oh, by the way, there's also that Wanqiu.
She's an even bigger darling.
Useless at everything she does.
As long as you follow my instructions to thoroughly torment Wanqiu and Zhou Qiang, this card with 10 million yuan will be yours. How about it? Will you do it?
Really?
Diva Ling.
You are incredibly generous. I'll do it.
For 20 years.
Every time you went on a drunken rampage,
You treated me and my mom this way.
your own life.
Just because your life is a failure, you take it out on my mom and me.
You little brat.
You got some nerve.
Always singing every damn day. Thinking you can enter competition. Take a good look at yourself. What kind of garbage is your singing? You should have dropped out long ago to work in a factory.
You have the nerve to bring up working.
Every time I worked a summer job,
The money I earned, wasn't it all taken by you?
You're nothing but a parasite.
You don't even work.
You just sucked the blood out of my mom and me.
So what? Without me?
Could you two even live here? However you serve me is only your duty.
Everything my mom did for you over the years
Was completely wasted on a dog like you.
What did she do? What did she ever do for me?
An old hog like your mother doesn't even deserve to be my wife.
Let me tell you,
When I get rich,
your mother won't even be qualified.
to be my servant.
You beast. You're worse than a dog. Zhou, what are you doing?
小柔，小柔，
What are you doing? The little brat you raised is rude and ill-mannered. I'm just disciplining her for you. So what?
Are you unhappy about that?
Mom, in the hospital, Ling Wei and Wang Xiaonan bullied me. I fought back, but he accused me of offending VIPs.
And then he hit and cursed at me. I've told you before.
Ling Wei and Wang Xiaonan are no good.
Now that my daughter has suffered
Such a terrible injustice.
I didn't expect you.
What comfort can you possibly give?
for once, act like a decent human being.
What right do you have to tell me what to do?
I'll do whatever I want.
To tell you the truth, Miss Ling Wei paid me 10 million yuan
Just so I can.
make your lives miserable. The more miserable you two are, the happier I am.
Zhou Qiang, you're not human.
No matter how you beat and abused me before,
I endured it all.
only because I wanted to give our child
A complete family.
But now,
You won't even spare our child. 放过
just because Ling Wei threw
a measly sum of money at you.
You would betray us, mother and daughter.
Mama,
I don't want a complete family anymore. With a father like him,
I'd rather not have one at all.
anyone else in the world could be my dad.
And it would be fine.
Anyone except him.
You little brat!
This is the guitar Grandma gave me. You? Zhou Qiang, are you even human?
This was the final gift Mom left.
For Xiaorou before she passed away.
Like I care.
You two useless losers.
The money you earn in a lifetime can't match what Miss Ling spends in one gotha.
Mom, he has gone too far.
Why do we have to suffer?
This kind of humiliation every day.
I want a divorce.
Fine. Let's get a divorce.
Once I get rid of you two burdens,
I'll take the money.
marry 3 wives,
And
live like a millionaire. As for you two losers, go sleep on the streets.
Sign this agreement, and I will sever all ties with you forever. All my devotion over the past 20 years
Was wasted on a dog like you.
Ma, you should have done this a long time ago. Once you reclaim your title as the diva, we will make all those who bullied you regret what they did.
What? The diva? You're saying she's the legendary diva?
regretting it now.
My mom is the one who, 20 years ago, was known by everyone in Lingzhou, the household name, Diva Ye. Without you, my mom and I will live a great life anyway.
Well, Ye Wanqiu.
Who would have thought you were the legendary diva? Haha! You've been hiding this for so many years.
you must have a lot of money stashed away.
Just you wait.
Listen, if you don't sign this 50 million yuan compensation agreement, don't even think about getting a divorce.
This is extortion. Where would I get that much money? Every penny I made from working all these years, I gave it all to you. Even if I return to show business, I'll be starting from scratch.
You are absolutely shameless. Now that you know my mom is Diva Ye, you shamelessly demand money from her.
No money? That's fine. You can write an IOU. Anyway, you people in show business can just hold a few concerts and easily make tens of millions. Over all these years, I've lost so much. For that, you ought to compensate me.
Mama,
Don't sign it. People like him will only keep coming back.
to demand money from you, Xiaorou is right.
I won't sign it. Just take your 10 million and go live the life you want.
And don't ever come back.
To disturb my daughter and me.
Fine. So you won't sign, huh?
You won't sign, will you?
Come here.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
What are you doing?
Ye Wanqiu.
If you don't sign this,
I will strangle this girl.
Zhou Qiang,
Zhou Qiang, calm down and talk to me. Let Xiaorou go first.
Then sign this right now.
And then we can talk.
Fine, I'll sign.
Mom, don't sign it.
A coward like him won't risk killing me over money.
And to ruin his life with a criminal record.
but Xiaorou, you.
Mom, don't worry about me.
Go call the police right now. Bring this scumbag to justice.
You little brat.
I'll teach you to talk back.
Ye Wanqiu.
You really aren't going to sign?
I'm warning you. If you don't sign this, I really will strangle her to death.
Zendo, please save Xiaorou. What kind of man are you?
Not even sparing your own daughter?
Bah.
my own daughter.
She isn't even
My biological daughter.
She is the child of Ye Wanqiu. And some random man. She has absolutely nothing to do with me.
What?
You really aren't my father?
是我爸。
Now that it has come to this,
I can't hide it from you anymore.
Xiaorou, I'm sorry.
Actually, 20 years ago, to escape from Ling Wei's pursuit, I had no choice but to take you with me and seek shelter with Zhou Qiang. Actually, your biological father.
It's him.
What? How could she be my daughter?
Isn't he Ling Wei's husband? How did he become my father?
Mom, did you make a mistake?
Cut the crap. Since both of you are here today, alright?
Then let's
Settle this once and for all. Tell me, do you want the money or your daughter's life? I'll sign.
I'll sign. I'll sign right now.
Sign it.
I've given you everything you wanted. Now let Xiaorou go.
I have money now.
I'm rich now. What are you doing?
Don't hurt me.
There's also the divorce agreement.
Sign it quickly.
Fine, I'll sign it.
Hurry.
Who wants an old woman like you anyway?
Actually, during the singing god competition 20 years ago,
I was already
2 months pregnant with Xiaorou.
But all these years.
I never had the chance to tell you.
So he is really
my biological father.
Doesn't that mean Wang Xiangnan and I are biological sisters?
The ones I, Wang Zhendong, have failed the most in my life.
Are you mother and daughter?
Once I send this man to prison,
I will divorce Ling Wei
and make it up to both of you.
Open the door. Open the door. Hurry.
Why are you banging so loudly?
My door is very expensive. Can you afford to pay for it if you break it?
I have something important.
It's really urgent.
What urgent matter could you possibly have?
You useless loser! The task I asked you to do, it's been so long, and there's still no news at all.
Mom, let him in first.
Some things shouldn't be discussed out here. Get inside, quick! Do you want all this to be exposed to the public? Spit it out already.
What exactly is going on?
Don't you know that coming to me
is extremely risky?
There's no rush on that.
First, I'd like to ask, if I take Zhou Xiaorou and Ye Wanqiu and torture them to death, how much will you pay me?
Zhou Qiang, I told you to make their lives miserable. Did you actually do it?
I've already given you 10 million
and you still want more.
Don't you think you're being too greedy?
If I have the nerve to ask, that means I can deliver.
What do you mean?
What's that supposed to mean?
No.
What is this? You killed Ye Wanqiu.
Well, you completely misunderstood.
But I figured I might as well play along. Exactly.
Otherwise,
why would I show you this?
What would be the point?
Good.
Excellent!
Looks like you're finally of some use.
Let me tell you something.
What I'm about to say next.
This piece of information is far more important. This news is worth at least 100 million.
100 million?
Zhou Qiang, have you gone completely mad with greed?
You know the saying about the snake trying to swallow an elephant?
Surely you must know it.
Don't be in such a rush.
Just hear me out.
I'm telling you, this matter is directly related to both of you. What do you say? Do you really not want to know?
if your information
is actually worth that price,
I can pay.
But I need to know what it is first.
No way!
What if I tell you, and you go back on your word?
For this to work, you have to pay first.
Half up front. Transfer it now.
Do you think I'd shortchange you?
Alright. Don't you worry. I'm telling you, this secret. Ye Wanqiu herself told me this directly. That's Zhou Xiaorou. She's not my daughter at all. She's yours.
What nonsense are you talking?
How could she possibly be my mother's daughter?
I got it mixed up. I misspoke. It's your husband's.
She's Wang Zhendong's daughter.
Zhou Xiaorou is the child born of Ye Wanqiu and Wang Zhendong.
What? Is that true?
If you dare lie to me, I'll make sure you don't walk out of here.
Why would I lie to you? Ye Wanqiu told me this herself. It's absolutely true.
Mom, so that's why Dad doesn't care about me and all his concern went to that mother and daughter. I don't believe this.
They all deserve to die.
Zhou Qiang,
are you sure Ye Wanqiu is dead?
Well, not really. I just used a guitar string to injure her throat.
You call yourself a man? Good for nothing but messing things up. What use are you?
Mama, what do we do now? What else can we do?
We need to come up with another plan.
Zhou Qiang,
Can you still lure Zhou Xiaolou or Ye Wanqiu out?
No.
They are already on guard against me. What would I even say to them? They'll never believe it. It's no use.
Here's what we'll do. Xiaonan,
You ask Zhou Xiaorou to meet up.
Me?
no way.
Call her. I'd rather die than talk to her.
Don't you want to?
Torment them anymore.
Of course I do.
Then do as I say.
Call her.
Oro, who's calling? Let me see.
It's...
I don't know.
Why are you calling me? Is there something you want?
You probably know by now, right? You're not Zhou Qiang's daughter. You're my dad's illegitimate daughter.
Just say what you have to say.
Since I'm calling you.
No one else is listening, right?
Cut the crap.
Good. Honestly, 细美刀法. Even though we've never gotten along, we still share the same father. That makes us sisters in a way. So, in the name of sisterhood, I want to invite you out. Let's have a proper chat.
When? Where?
9 o'clock tonight. At the bar on West Street.
Well, I'll think about it. I'll call you back in a bit. Who was that on the phone?
She actually dared to hang up on me. What did she say? She told me to wait. And that she'd call me back in a bit.
Don't worry, Mom. It was just Sangyu.
That's good.
Mom, I'm hungry. I'm craving your porridge.
Then I'll go make it for you.
Ma, let me cook dinner.
After all,
This is the first time our family is sitting down for dinner together. Don't you and Muff?
Dad, still need to investigate Zhou Qiang.
Okay. Just be careful. Don't hurt your hand.
Hello, Zhou Xiaorou.
Well,
I'm not going. Stop pestering me from now on.
what? I invite you out. And you dare to refuse me.
You really are that woman's daughter.
you don't know what's good for you.
Let me tell you, Zhou Xiaorou, you're coming today. Whether you like it or not.
Zhou Qiang has already sent people.
Downstairs to your place. If I don't see you at the bar, you can just wait and see how your mother disappears for good.
I'll go. Dad,
Mama,
Yes.
try my cooking. See how I did.
Does it taste like my mom's cooking?
Sure.
this is delicious.
Xiaorou, you've really grown up.
Your cooking skills are exactly like your mother's.
How is it going?
Any news on Zhou Qiang? 周强的消息吗？
I've already sent people to check the surveillance footage nearby.
We'll soon be able to use the footage to see where he fled.
You're here.
What exactly do you want?
What? Can't the two of us sisters catch up a bit? Is that too much to ask?
Cut the act.
You threatened me with my mom to get me here. What is your real motive?
Come on. Don't make it sound so ugly. We only asked you out because we wanted to catch up with you.
We?
That's right. Exactly. Us.
Zhou Qiang, have you no shame? Being the Ling's lapdog, does it really feel that good?
Damn it.
Both you and your mother.
They are all low-class people. They don't deserve to be compared with the Ling family.
Zhu Xiaorou. Every time I look at your face, it makes me sick. To think that you and I share the same blood
Makes me wish.
I could make you disappear from this world right now. She's not of us.
The child of my useless husband and the Ye Wanqiu. That woman, she has no manners at all. Fa, looking at you all
Makes me feel embarrassed. Only lowlifes like you would resort to such dirty tricks.
She's reaching for her phone.
Give me that.
How dare you resist?
Now that you're on the Ling family's turf, you still think you can resist. Zhou Qiang, go strip her clothes off and take some photos of her. Send them to all her group chats.
You got it.
You people are worse than animals.
You refuse to do this the easy way. So now you get the hard way.
Oh no.
I was so busy investigating.
Zhou Qiang,
That I forgot about Xiaorou. Xiaorou suddenly disappeared, and my call to her was suddenly cut off.
Something must have happened to her.
Calm down first. Could Xiaorou have just been called out by her friends?
no way.
She would never do that. Hanging up the call so suddenly. It must be Ling Wei and her people's doing.
Okay.
I'll drive you to
Ling Wei's house right now. We won't stop until we find her.
Let's go.
Stop! Are you blind? I am Wang Chentong. You're blocking me from entering my own home?
Miss Ling gave strict instructions that no one is allowed to enter, including you.
Where is Ling Wei?
I have nothing to say.
Let me tell you something.
I have evidence.
Of the Ling Group's collusion with the underworld and tax evasion over all these years, it's all in my hands right now.
If you don't talk,
I will hand all of this evidence
over to the police immediately.
You've been the Ling's lapdog
for so many years.
You should know.
What is at stake here?
I'll talk.
I'll talk.
Miss Ling is at the Qingcheng bar.
Let's go. Stop.
Get away from me!
Xiaorou, how did you find this place?
Why on earth?
Do you people refuse to leave my daughter and me alone?
How dare you blame us?
If a woman like you hadn't approached my dad and given birth to Zhou Xiaorou, you wouldn't have destroyed our entire family.
Wang Zhendong, it's all your fault.
If it weren't for you, how could Xiaona and I end up like this?
Liu Wei, I've had enough of you.
If you hadn't drugged me back then,
we would never have ended up together.
I only put up with you all these years.
Solely for Xiaonan's sake.
But now, you've turned Xiaonan into
someone just as arrogant and domineering.
Between us, there is nothing left to talk about.
Dad.
Do you not want me anymore?
I'm sorry, Xiaonan.
But I want absolutely nothing to do
with your mother ever again.
Ling Wei, stop putting on
this hypocritical show.
The truth is you never loved Zhendong at all.
You only insisted on marrying him back then, purely to satisfy your own possessiveness.
You're evil! You're all a bunch of wicked people!
Do you really think you can afford to offend the Ling group?
Just you wait.
None of you will come to a good end.
Stop using the Ling group to threaten me! Let me tell you, over the years we've gathered evidence of all your illegal crimes. With just one phone call, I can drag you to court and make sure you rot in prison.
What? Stop your wishful thinking. Has the Ling group ever fallen in all these years, threatening me with this?
You're delusional.
Oh, Ling Wei.
Both openly and secretly over the years.
How many lives have you ruined? You instigated the executives of the Ling group
to commit tax evasion.
Did you really think no one would ever find out about this?
These documents. Where did you get them?
Wang Xiaonan, you repeatedly bullied your classmates at school, and even your college entrance exam scores were bought for you by your mother. Have you forgotten all of that?
My mom did all of that. It has nothing to do with me.
Zhou Qiang, do you think just standing there
makes you innocent? Assault while intoxicated,
blackmail, and extortion
are more than enough to land you in deep trouble.
Wanqiu,
I'm so sorry.
It was all Ling Wei.
She and her people forced me to do it.
Wanqiu, for the sake of
our years of marriage,
could you please give me one more chance?
I swear, I will never bother you and your daughter again.
Oh, right. I don't even want that 50 million anymore.
Hypocrite.
When you kidnapped and threatened us, you weren't acting like this.
Wanqiu. I know I was wrong. How much money do you want?
I can give it all to you. I promise I will never do it again.
Who cares about your filthy money? Now you want to turn over a new leaf.
It's too late.
We are blood sisters.
Please don't report us, okay?
Please don't report us.
Don't even think about it. Having a sister like you
is the greatest misfortune of my life.
Now that you finally regret it,
it's already too late.
The evidence has already
been sent to the police station.
Since you showed such disregard for the law,
No.
Get ready to face the consequences of the law.
Today is Goddess Ye's
very first press conference
since returning to the music scene.
I wonder what big news there'll be.
Haven't you guys heard? Apparently she sent the entertainment industry's devil
Ling Wei
behind bars.
That's wonderful news.
Here they come!
Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to attend my press conference. 20 years ago, my throat was slit by someone, which forced me to leave the entertainment industry. That person was none other than Ling Wei herself.
For all these years,
she has committed countless evil deeds, completely devoid of conscience. And now, she has finally received the punishment she deserves.
Way to go, Goddess Ye.
Everything Ling Wei did to Diva Ye
was driven entirely by pure jealousy.
20 years ago, she drugged her, forcing her to marry
a man she didn't love.
Her goal
was simply to steal the man
by Diva Ye's side.
This Ling Wei has truly taken malice to the absolute extreme.
Diva Ye suffered so much back then.
And now, the Ling group has finally faced a thorough crackdown. The dark forces that plagued Lingzhou for years will surely be completely eradicated. I will make my comeback to restore a clean and fair entertainment industry.
Diva Ye! Diva Ye!
Diva Ye! Diva Ye! Diva Ye!
I really had no choice back then. But all these years, my heart has always belonged to you.
Would you be willing to
give me another chance?
I'm sorry, Zendo. Actually, regarding the past, I have truly moved on. Right now, I don't want to think about romance. I just want to focus on my career.
All right. I completely respect your decision.
That is the true #1 diva of Lingzhou.
Indeed.